So my record label told me you're here today to talk about my upcoming greatest hits compilation, Iconicon. So let's get right to it. Let's start off with the iconic song, So Cunt. Now, not many people know this, but that iconic bass line came about when I was on bath salts at Esquilita and my heart started beating irregularly out of my chest. There I was and I heard boom, 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 boom. And inspiration struck, and a hit was born. I'm cunt, so cunt, so cunt. I'm cunt, so cunt, so cunt. Alexa, play the song So Cunt by Levonia on Tidal.
I can't find the song by Levonia on Tidal.
The So Cunt freestyle remix came about when I wanted to put out a single like my idols, Rebby Jackson and Stacey Q used to. So I polled my adoring fans and I said, would you all like to purchase one if I did? And everyone said yes. And when it came out, I sold 12. Delicious. So let's talk about my iconic cunt hit, Own It. Now, at the time, at that particular juncture, I was working at Seatown, and I went to Strawberries, and there was an ensemble I wanted that was $14.99, which was way out of my price range. But then I looked over at the sale rack, and there was an outfit that wasn't exactly my style, but it was in my price range, $4.99. And I said to myself, I said, Levonia, you can just buy that outfit right now and own it. The rest is herstory. Own it, yes, own it. Own it, own it, yes, own it. Own it. Now, Work and Serve and Face was another single that was created when I was working in the Seatown era. And at that particular juncture, I was working with a woman named Laura, who was a complete and total energy vacuum, and I started dreading going to work. And I said to myself, I said, Levonia, you need to rebrand Work and turn it into something fun. The rest is herstory. Oh, interesting fact. Contrary to all those rumors, I did not have my period when shooting the music video for Work and Serve and Face. I was just bloated from bath salts. Work and serve and face. Face. Work and serve and face. So good. Now, Phenomenon was a song that was created during the Trump era when I was in a very dark place. It's my least favorite song, but children tweet me about it to this day, so I guess it struck a nerve. Now, you can take a listen to it if you want, but I really don't give a fuck. I just told you it's my least favorite song. I'm your mom, I'll be your mom. I serve you fish, cause I am a phenomenon. Now, Trust and Believe is another song that was created during the Trump era when I was in a very dark place. Perfect. And I said to myself, I said, Levonia, you need to write an empowering anthem to lift people up. And I did. And you know what? It's my worst performing song. A total flop. Can't get tea on hookup apps, don't worry, no one needs to clap. Lose that phone, go to a bar, dance and feel like you're a star. Lycor. Now, when it comes to Lycor, that is one of my most precious singles that grows more and more resonant as each year passes. Now, when I was in the studio with that one, I was really inspired by Acid House, thus the opening musical salvo. Oh, it's so good. Another thing about Lycor, it's one of those songs about all those heinous people we follow on MySpace. I'm a Lycor, like me galore. I'm a Lycor, I need more. Getting a little cold, but still delicious. Now, Feeling My Fantasy was a single that was created when I was at the club. And there was this hideous queen, now I hate to judge, but she truly was hideous, who was doing runway back and forth while trying to stare into my eyes and pull me into her fantasy. And I said to myself, I said, Levonia, it's time to feel my fantasy. So I ran right home and wrote that song in 10 minutes while on bath salts. The rest is herstory. Stepping out my Uber as I sip some pink Chablis. Yes, honey, Miss Girl, I'm feeling my fantasy. Now, 50 Years Old was a song that I wrote when I was 48 years old, and it confused the hell out of everyone. But I don't give one flying fuck. It's the anthem of a generation, and the rest is herstory. 50 years old, I'm turning and serving it. And baby, I can see you're observing my openness. Now, She's Cancelled is a song that I created after I preemptively canceled myself after hearing mumblings and rumblings that I might be trying to be black like some kind of Rachel Dolezal. Now, I take full responsibility for this, I truly do, even though the fact of the matter is, the record label put pressure on me to adopt a black scent so I could appear cool like Fergie Fergs and Justin Bieber. It's a dark time of my life, but long story short, I re-teamed with La Lopez on this track because she's the one who gave me my stage name, and the rest is history.
She's canceled. She's canceled. She's canceled.
She's trash.
And ain't nobody picking her up.
During COVID, I was in a very dark place, and one night I had a dark night of the soul after taking bath salts, and I reached deep inside myself and tore myself apart. Oh, the tears. The results of all that pain? Breed my pussy on the dance floor.
Breathe my pussy on the dance floor. Breathe my pussy till I can't take no more. Bang my boom to the bass drum till you start to come.
So the name Iconic Cunt came about when I was on bath salts at Carrie Nation one night, and I looked around and saw all these up-and-coming legendary children, and I said to myself, Levonia, you are so much better than everyone here, baby. That's because you are an iconic cunt. And the rest is history.
I'm an icon. I'm iconic. I'm iconic.
Stop Looking Host came about because I live with my Auntie Janie and can never host. It's also a case of the record industry adding a song to a compilation to flesh it out. I mean, it's not even my song.
Stop, looking, host.
So thanks for joining me to learn about my musical journey. I really appreciate it. Iconic Cunt out on June 30th. Now, can someone from the record label order me an Uber? I'm going to be late for C-Town. No? Okay. The rest is history.